So here we go, cooking some wings in the air fryer. This was my first attempt, so I really am just winging it. Start out with the air fryer instructions said you should have like a plastic tipped utensils, which I didn't have. I only had stainless steel tipped tongs like this, so I ordered a set of these off of Amazon, and it came pretty quick, and I was pretty amazed how nice they were. They really closed tight, and they're real comfortable with these little indents in the plastic that really you could just hold them with one hand, and they really were no slip grip on them and stuff. So the first thing I had to do is get a set of tongs, and here's the bigger ones, which I'll probably use for other items and stuff, but the little ones are just the perfect size for the air fryer. So a couple days ago, I took out a pack of that chicken. I had bought all that chicken and frozen it. This is a pack that cost me $1 of wings that I found on sale in Aldi. So I'm going to start with one pack there, and it's all defrosted, but there still is a little bit of ice on some of it. So I'm just going to clean that off as I unpack it there, and look for any little tiny feathers or anything that might be left on there and clean them off. So I'm going through. Then I went through and took a bunch of paper towels and just dried it all off as good as I could, trying to get all the moisture off like I do when I actually grill the chicken. So I got that, pretty much cleaned up, and I had enough to do 3 different batches, and you can see it's kind of a snowy day out anyway, so it's going to be a fun thing. So I'm going to try it with 3 different seasonings on it, and this is my first time cooking chicken, so I had to figure out how to set it. I figured I'd start with 380 degrees for about 20 minutes there the first time around, and I was going to give it a couple minutes to preheat first. So the first batch I'm doing with just crazy salt on, which is usually a staple that I have around the house and use on everything that I cook pretty much. I'm just gonna put a good shaking of crazy salt on all these wings, and I'm just gonna leave them plain and try cooking them that way. I got them all coated there, and 3 minutes later I figured the air fryer was probably warmed up. So I just kind of took the pan out and I arranged these in the pan, and 5 was just really a good number of these full-size wings to fit in there, so you didn't really have to have them touching or anything. And I have to warn you, it does take a lot of hand washing and utensil washing when you're doing chicken this way, and you have to keep on touching it and flipping it and stuff. So at 5 minutes later, at 12 minutes, I opened it up for the first time and decided to do a flipping on them, and you can see they're still pretty white looking and just starting to cook a little bit. They really are just beginning to cook. So back in, and at the 7-minute mark, about 5 minutes later, I decided to pull them out and flip them again, and you can see they're starting to get a little bit of color to them. It's starting to smell pretty good too, but they're really not cooked yet. And I will say that the little set of tongs here is just a perfect size for this air fryer for moving things around and flipping them and stuff. So I put that back in, and I figured I'd check them again another 5 minutes at the 2-minute mark, and you can see they're starting to get a little bit of crisp to them, but they're decided to check the temperature on them, and the first one was a little bit, not quite, it was up to about 160, and I checked the rest of them. They were basically over the 165, so they were, at this point they're safe to eat, but they're really not that pretty looking. So I just double checked them all, and for some reason only that one. It must be a little bit cooler spot in the front there or something. But all the rest are exactly 170. So then I just put them back in there, and there was 2 minutes left on it, and I decided to just add 1 more minute to see if they might brown up a little bit better, because they basically they were cooked. So 3 minutes later, opened it up, and they still didn't really, look all that great yet. Not crispy. So I just figured I'd flip them over and, just throw them back in for a little while longer. And I will say that it really does cook them fast, but they just don't seem to get the same crisp. So I decided to, put them back in, and this time try 400 for another couple minutes here. And at that point in time, I figured they were just about done there. So I gotta take them out because I know that they're close to 190 internal temperature now, and I know that they're really cooked. You can see they've got a little bit of a golden brown crust on them, but the skin really still isn't fully crispy yet. I probably could have done them a little bit longer, but I didn't want to overdo the meat too much, so I just took them out and I decided to go on to the next batch. Now for the next batch, I'm going to use the flying swine seasoning on it. So I decided to pre-cook these first for a while because there's a high sugar content in that, and I really didn't want that to, get burned real bad in this air fryer here. So I just started by, putting the uncoated wings into, just start cooking them there. And this time I decided to go with the 400 degrees, and I also decided to go with the 20 minutes. So I just started that up, and 6 minutes later I opened it up to flip them, and you can see they're just starting to cook here. There, I got them flipped, and I got it started up again. And this time I decided to just let it cook for another 6 minutes here, and then I decided to pull them out of the air fryer here because I was going to coat them with some seasoning. So you can see they're starting to get a little bit browned on there, but not really that good. So this is the flying swine, the original that was sent to me by a subscriber, and I've really been dying to try this on some chicken wings. So I was told you can't put it on the beginning of the cook when you're using an air fryer because the sugar content of it will make them burn bad. So I figured I'd cook them 2/3 of the way through, and then I just do a good coating of this for the for the final couple minutes here. So I got them all coated with the seasoning, and now I'm gonna just throw them back in here and cook them for a little longer. I figured I'll cook them 4 minutes on that side, and there it is, the flying swine. So that's pretty amazing smelling. Oh my god! 4 minutes. I'm gonna just take and flip them over to the other side. You can see these actually are coming out a little bit browner than the last batch by using the 400 degrees. I think maybe next time I try the wings too, I'm gonna break them up into the smaller sections just to, make them easier to deal with and stuff, and easier to fit in the basket. I'll put them back in for the final 4 minutes, and basically they're done now. And you can see these, they come out a little bit browner looking. I think some of the sugar helped, and at the same time I checked them all for temperature, and as long as it's above 165 with chicken, it's safe to eat. So that's what the second batch actually came out looking like. I have to say that flying swine seasoning that I put on them really made the whole house smell great. And you can see they did come out with a little bit more color and a little bit crisper than the first batch. So it seems to be 400 degrees is what you need. Now for the last 5 that I had left, I'm just going to throw them in there. And these I'm going to coat with Sweet Baby Ray's. That's always been my go-to on the grill of how I cook wings. I've never tried them any other way, and never really enjoyed them any other way. So, this is going to be the Sweet Baby Ray's batch, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do the 400 degrees for 20 minutes. And this thing is still warmed up, so here it is 6 minutes later. Same thing as, all the other times. I'm just going to take and flip them at this point. You can see that one did have a little bit of seasoning that was on the rack there that turned it brown. And then I'm just going to go back and I'm going to cook them for another 6 minutes there. And now I'm just going to pull them out and give them a good coating of the Sweet Baby Rays. Now when I'm doing them on the grill, I'll usually do 2 to 3 coatings of this till it really gets crisped up good and stuff. But I don't think it's really possible in these air fryers, so I'm just going to, do one and, hope for the best. And this is really a great wing sauce. It's not very hot. It's I guess it's a wing sauce for us old people or something like that, because wife and I just can't take the heat anymore. So I'm just gonna, put a good coating on all sides of them there and just throw them back in for that final 8 minutes. And the one big thing that I'm finding out with this air fryer is that it doesn't hold much at a time to do them right. You have to spread them out and stuff. So you could get, I've got 5 wings in here. You could probably get 6 wings in there if you, broke the little tips off and stuff. But by the time you get done cooking up the last batch, the first batch is actually pretty much cold. So it's not really a good thing for cooking for more than 1 or 2 people from what I'm seeing. So I got them all coated up good, and I'm just going to put them back in for 4 of the minutes to brown up that one side there. And I'm going to flip them here now at the 4-minute mark and do the other side. And while cooking these wings, I did manage to fill the dishwasher with plates, because every time I took something out or put a different one in, I had to, throw the plate in the dishwasher and change plates. So there it is, the last 4 minutes, and they're basically done. As always, you check your chicken just to make sure it's properly cooked. I like these instant read thermometers. They you don't have to wait. They pretty much in 2 to 3 seconds you've got a good reading. So here they are, the Sweet Baby Ray's wings, and they cook up a little bit crispier too. So I got them all out, and then I had to go back and rinse out the pan. And there's the crazy salt ones, there's the flying swine seasoned ones, and there's the Sweet Baby Ray ones. And they all look pretty good. They're not really perfectly crispy or anything at this point, but I decided to just rinse out that pan and clean that out a little bit, and then just throw them all back in there to heat them up so that we could enjoy all hot wings together. So I cleaned it out, wiped it out, and then I'm just going to stack them in there just to reheat them. Try to keep them in the different areas, the 3 different types. So then I just put that back at 300 degrees there. Let's see, I think it was for 10 minutes. It does take a while to get used to this keypad too, and you do leave fingerprints all over the front of it. So I just, put them in for 10 minutes to just make sure everything was hot when we ate it, and there it is. You can fit them all in there if you stack them up, and they were all pretty much steaming hot when I pulled them out. So next it was time to, sit back and taste test them all, and I'm going to say that they all really did come out good tasting. The texture and everything wasn't my favorite. I'm kind of partial to them in the grill. But one thing that I did find out was, and there's some biscotti we had left over that we had with them too, but one thing that I did find out was that today there were some leftovers, and I threw them in the air fryer for 6 minutes on the side at 400 degrees. and they just came out amazing. So from now on, I'm going to cook them beforehand. And you can see this air fryer's got these little rubber things on that bottom tray there, and those things just fall off when you wash it, and they're hard to keep in. So keep an eye on them when you do it. So I'm going to say that if you're going to cook these wings up, cook them in advance, and then you just throw them in to really crisp them up good when you're going to eat them. That was my favorite way for them. And like I said, I'm usually used to the ones I've only cooked them on the grill where they come out like this, where they're really cooked dry with all the fat out and nice crispy skins. So far, I've had really excellent luck with these little chicken tenders that you buy. Oh, they just came out perfect. And also the eggplants that we freeze in the summer, we bread up and freeze. And then tater tots just come out amazing. I think I'll stick to the Weber for chicken wings. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.